I'm here with Greg Curtis with the Good Earth Greenhouse, and today we're talking about some fun items you can get for the yard for this gardening season, and a couple of gift ideas too. I mean, this will make some pretty cool gifts if you got a birthday coming up or that sort of thing. So we'll take a look at something a little bit different here. These are some gardening gloves, but they're not exactly your average.
They're not. You're not your typical garden glove. Once you be putting that on, I'll explain a little bit. This is developed by a young lady, and she named her business the Garden Freak. And what she was doing is she was planting in her garden. She realized as she would dig, she would go down and try to get a handful of soil, especially when she was doing container gardening. And most of the soil would go through her fingers. So you can hold this backing, kind of show
this
the,
actually
the
has
viewers
webbing
there.
in it.
It's got the webbing, as well as it's you can feel it's. You can't feel, but we can feel that it has good traction. So if you're picking up things in the garden or you drop something, you could pick it up with ease.
Seems like it'd be good for swimming too, but I'd stick to the
I don't know if that's on the label, but you can, give that a try. Yeah.
Yeah, and these are pretty sturdy too. These are and very comfortable.
Yeah, we're excited. We found those at the show this fall, so it'll be the first season out for her and for us to have them in the store. She also came up with this great basket you can use around the yard. You can, if you're I would love to be able to pick, these are artificial, but I'd love to have a vegetable garden where I'm going out every day and picking this amount of vegetables. But you could use it to do weeding or picking vegetables, or if you're going to carry some flowers out in the yard, or if you're doing cut flowers as well. Very durable, it'll last you for years and years.
Yeah, it's got that sturdy wire frame so it doesn't collapse on itself.
Right, so it'll stand up.
It has that nice wide opening because there's nothing where you're trying to put stuff in the bag and then it keeps closing on you. And this keeps it open.
It'll do a good job. Now these, here, I'll let you hold one, I'll take one. Everybody's got a shovel and most of us have pruners, but this is by the Royal Horticultural Society, and they realize most people forget where they put them in the yard, so what they did, they came up with some of the brightest tools I think I've seen on the market. So we're excited to have these this season as well. Traditional tool, they're well made, but just being able to see them out in the garden.
Yeah, if you ever stepped on one of these things, you think, why aren't they easier to see? Well, this will be pretty easy to see out there.
That's a good point. That is a good point. Now, last year we had this, the Max Bit, but we're showing it again this spring because the customers that bought it came back and told us how much they loved it. We used it again this fall. It's great for 4-inch or perennials. You can attach it to your drill, take it in our hard soils unit that we have here in Little Rock and Central Arkansas and make it ease.
So if you have a lot of planting to do, you're doing that 4-inch, you just go one right after another. That'll save a whole bunch of time.
Saves a bunch of time.
All right, speaking of time, that's all the time we have for this week on the Good Earth Greenhouse. Join us back here next Wednesday.